Palm Springs recorded a high temperature of 71 degrees this afternoon for the second day this month, a below normal temperature. But the last time Palm Springs recorded a high in the 70s was in April. Yeah, it's been a while. We deserve this cool down. Unfortunately, we're having to deal with Santa Ana winds to deal with this cool down. I mean, look at the temperatures right now. They're fantastic. They're cool, but they're very October-like. We're hanging out in the 60s all across the valley floor, but now look at the relative humidity values in the single digits. For the desert, this really isn't anything too shocking for us, even though this is incredibly dry, but it's even single-digit numbers that are being reported west of the mountains. And it's all because of Santa Ana winds. It's the direction that these winds come from out of the north to northeast. And as they travel across very dry terrain, they're sending us that drier air as well. So we're going to be keeping our humidity incredibly low, not getting a lot of recovery, even as we head through the overnight hours and into tomorrow. So for the valley floor, that wind advisory for us was allowed to expire at 5 p.m. However, it's still in place until 9 p.m. for the high desert, and towards our west, they're staying under a high wind warning until tomorrow afternoon. So even though we're not going to be feeling the strongest gusts here on the valley floor anymore, there's still going to be a lot of wind surrounding the Coachella Valley, which is going to be reducing air quality and still going to be causing concern for fire weather. Now, our air quality has improved. Earlier on this afternoon, we were in the very unhealthy category. Now, moderate. As our winds continue to weaken, we'll continue to see a little bit of improvement. We're not having as much dust flying through the air. However, we still have those gusty winds surrounding the Coachella Valley, and this red flag warning is in place until 6 p.m. tomorrow. We're dealing with Santa Ana winds, dry conditions, and we already have very dry fuels. So we are experiencing all of this wind. We have this area of low pressure that's working its way towards its east, high pressure towards the west, and this will continue to allow a bit of a warming trend as we continue through this week until it gets here. John, Karen, there's a frost advisory for Apple and Lucerne Valley early tomorrow morning.
No, I'm glad it's not here.
Change quickly, don't they?
Wow.